So, today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you should be buying a Honda Civic Type R in 2025. Let's get straight into it. So, one of the first points I'm going to make in this video is the look of this car. So the interior of this car is just so nice. I really do like the way it's laid out. A lot of people don't like the gear knob positioning as well, but I think it's quite unique to the car. It really does stand out. But yeah, the interiors are quite spacious. They've got really big dashboards. And yeah, they're not bad for the size of the car. There's a lot of room in the front. A lot of people strip the rear seats out as well and just put carpet down on that, which can be nice as well if you're not really wanting to use the back seats. So we'll just look at the outside of the car as well. So yeah, they do definitely stand out on the road, alongside all the other stuff that you normally see just bog standard cars driving about. So it's definitely an eye catcher, this car, and there's obviously a lot of stuff you can do to it as well. Another point would be the modifications that you can do on this car. As you can see, I've got it lowered, I've got the clear lenses, which not a lot of people are a fan of, but I quite like them on the white. Kind of suits it, I think. You've got this, the exhaust, and then the movement spoiler, and I've just got a DY kit on there as well. So there's a lot of mods that you can do on this. There's loads of stuff on Facebook Marketplace and other places as well that you can buy mods and fit them, cosmetic wise and performance wise. Also stuff for the interior. You've got flock dashes, you can have wheels that you can have retrimmed, you can remove the rear seats as mentioned earlier on and have the carpet put down. I've got the X-Brace in the back. You can obviously put as well whatever kind of seats you want in it as well. So yeah, as you can see the interior, I've had the centre bit sprayed white, that's done. I've got the original seats back in. I wasn't a fan of the bride bucket seats because they were just a little bit uncomfortable for longer journeys, so I've put these back in, but you can obviously fit wherever you want. Got the red mats and the red carpet behind that, as you can see, and then obviously that's where you'd remove the back seats as well. So yeah, there's quite a few bits you can do to this car, obviously the wheel as well. So yeah, modification wise, they're great cars. You can do loads of stuff for them, and parts fairly cheap as well, which is always great. So point 3 would be the engine in these cars, the K20. They are great reliable engines as long as you take care of them. So one thing I'd say is just make sure that you are getting this car serviced regularly, because that's one thing you're going to have to look out for. Just make sure you service it properly, and you won't really get many issues with it, to be honest, as long as you're just taking care of it. I've also got the intake in there as well. So yeah, they are quite reliable engines, especially as well if the chain hasn't been done. You're going to want to have that done as well. But yeah, other than that, they are great engines. So another point to make is the sound of these cars. There are a lot of modifications that you can get as well to make them sound incredible. So I've got the HKS high flow exhaust on here. I've got the Integra exhaust manifold on there as well, the 41. So yeah, there's great list of stuff that you can get to make this car sound amazing, and they're relatively easy to fit as well. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to get this installed. So yeah, especially with the VTEC as well, when you get into that higher RPM range, they do sound incredible when it kicks in. So yeah, another point will be the sound of these cars. They are very good sounding, especially if you set them up right. Final point is in terms of from an investment point of view, these are great cars to get. They have gone up in value quite a bit from what they were a few years ago. I remember when you could pick them up for probably $3-4 grand, and that was fairly common. 5 grand was on the kind of expensive side. But now you're looking at probably 12 grand for a low mileage standard car, and then probably 8 or 9 for something that's been a bit modified. And then if you're looking at importing one, obviously this is not an import, it is the Champ White, but it is a respray. Yeah, if you are looking at importing one or getting an import, they're probably going to be about 12,000-13,000 for a clean low mileage example. So they are going up in value. If you do definitely get one, now is the right time. They're not going to go back down, unfortunately, I don't believe. But yeah, if you do hold on to it for a few more years, they will definitely go up in value, especially if you're keeping them standard. So if you don't mind about keeping it stock, or just doing some light mods to it, then yeah, you can keep the value in the long run. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's video. I know it's been a short one, but I just wanted to get all this information to you as quickly as possible. I do have lots of other videos on my channel as well that you might be interested in. I've got loads of this car. I've done a 1-year review as well, so make sure to check that out if you are looking at buying one. But yeah, as I say, they're definitely great cars. You'll have a lot of fun with them, and now is the right time to be getting on in 2025. So yeah, check out my other videos, drop a like on this one, subscribe if you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.